Is it possible to fully cover a stage with ink in Splatoon 2? I've been wondering about this for a long time, and for a while I didn't think it was possible due to each game being limited to 3 minutes. That really isn't a very long time if you want to cram ink into every corner and every possible spot in a stage, but that's what challenges are for, right? So I set out to see if it was really possible to paint every part of the stage. First off, we need to define what painting a whole stage counts as. If you're not as experienced, you might think that means getting the ink meter on the summary screen to show 100 for your team. But to my knowledge, this is impossible. If you're a bit more experienced, you might think that's because you can't actually get to the opposing team's spawn. And to that I say, you're right for the most part. There actually are a few maps where it's possible to get to the opposing team's spawn. But there's always ink inside of the spawners. And since that ink is inside an impenetrable shield, it's impossible to cover it up. And thus the opposing team will always have a small percentage on the ink meter. Because of all this, I will just define it to this. Both teams' ink meter percentages must add up to 100%, with a very important asterisk. This basically means that I'm giving it a margin of error of around 1%, because we suck. Basically, we could very easily miss a few spots like a pixel or something by accident, which means we wouldn't get a clean 100%. So, if we at least get 99% of the stage covered, I'm confident that the last 1% is possible, but that just takes a lot of dedication and skill to pull off, which we lack. Oh yeah, I'll be doing this with my brothers because it's basically impossible to do on your own. Okay, now that the rules are in place, we needed the right weapon and the right stage, but obviously I had no idea what the best options for those were. So I asked our local Splatoon 2 pro, aka my brother, aka Isti. I thought the best option for inking as much as possible would be the classic splat roller, but it turns out it's fairly slow to maneuver and it leaves a bunch of small ink gaps which it would take ages to fill. His suggestion was the much more versatile Sploosh-O-Matic. He showed me how it actually covers a small area much more quickly without any holes or gaps.
Sådan, så er du næsten allerede færdig.
Ja, så har jeg malet lige så meget. Okay, jeg tror jeg vil tage den her så.
I did a quick test run comparing the splat roller and the Sploosh-O-Matic, and by the results I knew I would be going with his suggestion. The next step would be to choose a stage. I tried thinking of what the stage with the smallest inkable area would be, and I immediately thought of Camp Triggerfish for some reason.
Men den, jeg kom i tanke om den her.
Ja, det kan jeg godt forstå, men så skal du op og male på toppen af væggene.
Although when I gave it a quick run with my brother, we immediately found out just how large the stage actually was with its difficult to get areas. His suggestion of a good stage to try was Walleye Warehouse, a much more simple and straightforward stage in comparison. We did a quick test run and immediately our test results were way better. We didn't know it at the time, but Walleye Warehouse actually is the map with the smallest inkable area, according to the wiki. Now that the map and weapons were sorted out, it was time to actually do a proper attempt. But oh no, I didn't just bring my brother along, I also brought my second brother along, because yes, I have to. I assigned my second brother to my team and let him go with the splat roller. This was a strategic move because then he would try to roughly cover as much open area and I would have the role of polishing it up by covering every crease and corner he missed. Isti, my first brother, who was on the opposing team, would firstly cover up his spawn entirely since it was impossible for my team to get to, and later help us out in the middle. The first attempt didn't go too well. We were still figuring out the map, and when we met in the middle, I actually splattered Isti, costing a bunch of time.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry, Isti.
Åh,
sorry.
Det
var ikke meningen.
Jo, det var.
Nej, det var ej.
Aside from that, the result wasn't actually too bad.
Okay, lad os se, hvad resultatet blev. Det ser ret godt malet ud, det her.
Ja.
Okay.
Hvad giver det? Mangede vi sådan 2%?
1,4.
We landed on a solid 98.6 combined percent, meaning we only had 0.4% left and it will be considered a success. On the second run, we were still learning things about the map to optimize our run, and we finished on the exact same combined percent, 98.6. At this point I was thinking it was actually possible to cover more area due to some weird technical reason, but that was just a thought in the back of my mind. I was still sure it was possible. I would say we were a lot more efficient in the third run.
No, go. Focus.
We were way faster at covering the ground and we were starting to get the hang of the map. In the end we got ever so close with only 0.2% missing.
Jeg tror faktisk det er under 1%.
And now we were starting to gain confidence.
Eller, nej det er det ikke. Det er det slet ikke.
By the 4th attempt we would try a new strategy. My second brother, who previously ran with the Splat Roller on my team, would become the Splatoon Magic wielder and join Isti's team, who himself would now run with his type of Splat Roller, a much more powerful and bigger Splat Roller. This was again an effort to further optimize our strategy.
Okay, oh, sorry. Ej! Bare mal en masse. Jeg kan ikke se noget, der mangler. Jo, jeg kan se en pixel. Ah!
In the end, we were further off than ever before, a whole 1.2% away from 99% coverage. We immediately tried again for the 5th time.
Okay, 1 minut. Tjek lige mapsene igen alle sammen. Godt.
And when there was just 1 minute remaining, it was looking pretty grim because not a whole lot was painted in the middle. But that changed surprisingly quickly, as this would end up becoming our best run yet.
I alle mulige kanter, bare for at ramme et eller andet, de har misset, som I nok ikke selv kan se. Okay.
Time to check. Okay, det er så meget præcist.
Jeg tror, det er det. Let's go! High five!
Hvor meget procent er det?
99. Let's go!
99.
In the end, we finally did it. We were exactly within our margin of error, exactly 99%. By our loose definition, we had done it. We covered the whole map with ink. So yeah, is it possible to completely cover a stage in Splatoon 2? If you're playing on the right stage and got a friend or two, then yeah, I would say it is. Maybe it isn't actually possible to reach a full 100%, but we weren't bold enough to try that just yet. But I believe it would be possible if you really did cover every single pixel that's accounted for.
Hello everyone, I just wanted to quickly say thank you for watching the video. This one took a lot of time to make behind the scenes, and a sub and a like would mean the world to me. This is also probably the project I'm the most proud of on YouTube, just because I was trying a lot of new editing techniques and pacing styles and stuff. I don't think I got it entirely right, but I mean, I'm getting there slowly right. So yeah, if you liked it, you know what to do. Anyways, again, I just wanted to say thanks for watching one final time. I hope you have an amazing day.